Hello everyone, my name is Shane Sexton. I'm one of the program managers here for the environmental group involved with this program, and I want to thank everyone for coming out today to discuss the proposal for the reintroduction of wolves into Predator National Park by the National Park Service, which is also supported by U.S. Fish and Wildlife. To my understanding and yours, this plan calls for the establishment of 5 wolf packs that will eventually roam over 1/3 of the state, and 80% of that land in question will cover private lands. So what does that mean for you, the general public? Many of you are here today because of your predatory concerns for the wolf. Farmers are here concerned for the welfare of their livestock. Hunters are worried about the reduction in game. And hikers and other outdoor enthusiasts are concerned for the safety while they're out in the wilderness. While all your concerns are valid, I would ask you step back and consider the overall big picture and the benefits that will come out of this reintroduction program. First, I'll state some facts. For the hikers, the fact is that a hiker stands a better chance of getting attacked by a neighborhood dog walking down your very own street than it does by getting attacked by a wolf in the forest. Since the reintroduction of wolves in Yellowstone more than 20 years ago, there has not been one recorded wolf attack on a human. In fact, there are only 27 attacks recorded in U.S. history. However, according to the CDC, Center for Disease Control, over 4 million dog bites occur every year. So there should be no added concern when it comes to reduction of these wolves. Next, I'll address the farmers and hunters. According to the United States Department of Agriculture, in 2017, wolves actually represented only 0.01% of the mortality of sheep and 0.009% of cattle in all of the United States. Most of these killings only occurred during seasonal migration of the elk, where following wolves ventured onto farmland. Wolf packs in the area have also shown to reduce the number of coyotes in that same area, which are more likely to kill sheep. So if you're a sheep farmer, better wolves than coyotes. But even this can be easily avoided by placing flags on a fence line or adding a few additional herding dogs to your family. The sight and scent of just these two things has proven to reduce wolves and coyotes from entering onto farmlands. For the hunters, grazing animals such as elk and deer, if left unchecked, become extremely overpopulated, causing damage to the ecosystem by trampling down on land, preventing grass and new trees to grow. This decreasing lack of cover will not only cause these grazing animals to not return, but also take away smaller game such as bird and rabbits that rely on that type of habitat for protection. So while the number of elk and deer might diminish some, they eventually will reduce themselves and other local game animals unless the reintroduction of these wolves is done to help balance out that sensitive ecosystem. Let's talk about those positive benefits as I mentioned before. As I just mentioned, the reintroduction of wolves in the Predator National Park will help increase and restore the agriculture that has been trampled by the overpopulating grazing species of animals that are native to this area. Increased in ecotourism. While your predatory concerns are still valid, that does not stop the fact that many people visit Predator National Park just to get a glimpse of these wolves, just as they've done in Yellowstone National Park. This will benefit your local economy and also help self-fund the program. In fact, many similar programs often reimburse local ranchers of killed livestock allegedly killed by wolves. So please, don't let yourself be taken in by misguided information and myths. There will always be some that will be negatively affected by programs like these, and we can't solve every single problem. But for the wolves, the park, and even the local community, over time, you will see the great benefits that come from the reintroduction of wolves in the Predator National Park. Thank you.